Very well.
Alright, so, anywho, let's talk about this. So, Batman's script is being rewritten. Batman is now being rewritten from scratch. Will Deathstroke be dropped? Now, we don't know about this. Batman's being rewritten. So, I'm reading this from comicbookmovie.com. I'm going to put the link in this article down below. You're probably saying, why you go to comicbookmovie.com? Why don't you go somewhere else? Number one. My source is always comic book movie because they always got the stuff there. But not majority of the time they're truthful. And besides, I like comic book movie. It's a good site to go to. You can go to anywhere else. I mean anywhere. Just I'll put the link in the article below. Which I knew this was going to happen anyway. But let's read. Okay, it was last night that we've heard that the Batman is unlikely to start shooting until next year. Though it was also mentioned that Ben Affleck recent treatment for alcohol addiction played no role in Matt Reeves taking over as director. Probably didn't, because I mean the motherfucker was drinking before this. And they were probably gonna have him do Batman and be drunk at the same time. They just want the movie to be made. And that and that he's still working on a screenplay with Jeff Johns, which were previously heard had been rewritten by Justice League writer Chris Terrio. Well, Slash Film has slightly a different take on the latter point, as they have revealed that the screenplay for The Batman is now being rewritten completely from scratch as Matt Reeves looks to start over. Okay, first of all, let's stop there because I got some time. I want to address this issue for a minute. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a director, if you don't know this, I mean, let's be honest here, you have Ben Affleck and Jeff Johns writing the script. So, pretty much Ben Affleck's vision of the film, if he was directing it, he wants this vision to be made. But the problem with the vision of the film was the motherfucker at the suits at Warner Brothers are like, well, we need that Batman now because we need some box office revenue right now, more money, because Batman v Superman made us lose some money, Suicide Squad gained us some money, but we're expected $800 million, but we only got $700 million. Regardless of the fact, Suicide Squad, on the other hand, was a box office sensational success to a certain extent. They assumed they were going to get more, like an $800 to $900 million. They didn't expect no $1 billion from that. They got $1 billion, then Warner Brothers, bravo, but they got $700 million, which they didn't think they were going to get that after those reviews, so they were a little bit excited about that. The Batman v Superman, on the other hand, underperformed so badly. They put $200 million. They needed to break $1 billion to break majority of that. They lost a lot of money. The film didn't even reach to $900 million. So what does that say? Okay. And Warner Brothers are scratching, trying to get a hit, and they know the Batman will be a hit. Here's the thing, though. Ben Affleck came on here and said, okay, the film was supposed to be come out not 2018. I think he was shooting for 19. And they were pushing it, and he was like, I'm not doing this. Because he did his film earlier this year, Live by Night or something like that. And it underperformed, and it was a bad film. And I think Ben Affleck was like, okay, fuck this. Y'all not going to make me do this shit again. I'm a director. I'm a vision editor. I'm a director. I need good word of mouth, good films, and this ain't working for me, and I need a break. So he said, I'm not directing it. And I don't blame him. I mean, you don't want your name on... See, if you get your name on a bad comic book, because he's already got a bad name already on Daredevil, which is it's being washed away thanks to the Batman. Say what you want about Batman v Superman. The best thing in that film was Ben Affleck's Batman, and it's washing away that Daredevil stitch. That stitch of Daredevil is gone. If he directs this, he'll have another stitch of being the bad director of directing a Batman movie, which he's starring in. And he even said, I said, it's too much. You got to put a costume on to direct it. The costume's just too much work. Don't blame him. Give it to somebody else. Those are my thoughts on that. Now, to this. Matt Reeves coming on and, whatchamacallit, rewriting the script. Of course, My God. I mean, no disrespect to Ben Affleck or Jeff Johns. That script could have been good, but you have Matt Reeves, the guy who did Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, one of my favorite movies in 2014, and one of my favorite movies of all time. Of all time. If I had to make a list, that's one of my tops. Top 20. But you had that movie. Then you had him do Let's Get In, another vampire movie, which was pretty good. You know, that movie. So of course, if he says rewrite it, rewrite it. If he says retool it, retool it. Do what you can with the film, because the man he has a track record of getting a good reaction. Now, is he a box office sensation? Yeah, he's a hit. He's a hit, and I'd rather have him do it and make a good film, because I'd rather have a good Batman film than a bad Batman film. We don't need to go back Batman Forever. We can't go back. If we go back to Batman Forever, ladies and gentlemen, Warner Brothers just need to get the rights to Marvel. Marvel, here, Marvel, just take them. You know. But let me read what they said, and I'll wrap it up. We can now report that there is more going behind the scenes as well. According to sources close to the production, the screenplay for the Batman is being rewritten from ground up. So entirely possible that everything we've heard about the film story will no longer be in play. I'll talk about that in a minute. If this is down to Reeves coming in and wanting to put his own spin on things, that's not a bad thing, which I just stated before. If what little we know about the movie is being thrown out, and that could mean we can forget about seeing Deathstroke. Camera tests have been done, but those were back when Affleck was at the helm, so the lesser known villains being replaced by a more familiar Batman role makes sense. We'll just have to wait and see, but the Batman is clearly undergoing even big changes. Yes, probably so. That's the article, which is not long. I like it anyway, and plus, comic book movie, they don't make the article as crazy as someone else's. Anywho, I lost my fucking train of thought. Shit. But yeah, like I stated before, like, it's not a bad thing he's coming in and taking it away. Because if Matt Reeves says, look, he's supposed to fly here, no, he's flying to this building, you fucking change it. Because he knows how to shoot it better than the way you have it presented on a damn paper. He can get it. He's not just a good visionary director, he's a good storyteller, and I like the way he tells his story. I just love it. The way he edits is better. No knock on Zack Snyder, but you're not a good storyteller. What is this? Sorry guys, I might edit this out because my phone was ringing. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry guys, my phone was ringing. Usually, it was on vibrate. You probably heard it through the freaking computer because I had it on the computer. Oh, whatever. Anywho, I'll probably edit that shit out. But anywho, this, and see, I hate that because I lost my fucking train of thought. Fucking A. Fuck. Okay, yeah. Anywho, I'm just gonna go about this one. But yeah, so if they're replacing Deathstroke with another, I don't think they're gonna replace Deathstroke. He won't be the main villain like he was before. I think he will be a side villain now, and either we might see rumors are going around Black Mass is going to be in Gotham Sirens. So we might see Black Mass in the Batman. The way Matt Reeves, he's ain't playing around. So we don't know yet. So he's going to use some other villains. Joker, I don't think so. Joker. Again, I'm not even a big fan of Jared Little's Joker, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Sorry about the interruption I had with the phone. If you're hearing it through the video, if not, good. I must edit it out. I must have did my job this time. So yeah, this is what I think of it. Is this a bad thing? No, this is pretty good. I think rewriting the script is better. Plus Matt Reeves, if the man says I want something else in there, give the man what he wants, because he's gonna make you a good film. 90% of the time he's gonna make you a good film. Will it bring the box office numbers? At this point, they need good films. Box office numbers will come later. Good word of mouth will come later. You need to put the faith back into the DC fans, which I am. Because right now, I'm not interested in the other thing. I'm interested in Wonder Woman. If that fails, I'm done with DC. I'm done with DC. I'm just done with them. The Justice League film can kiss my ass. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think. Peace. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.